that fight later on if he doesn't fumble this bag. But I've got all the plans for him.
So Cannoniere in June is the...
I want to June or July. We'll figure it out.
And how many times do you want to fight this year?
Three. If I can
Eugene was hoping for 5. He told me. He said the goal.
5. Yeah, I mean realistically, because UFC, there's only so much space. But
sure.
Realistically, I can do 3. Push for 4.
Push for 4. All at 185.
Yeah.
You don't regret going up to 205.
No.
I'm just wondering, do you think you would be, people love that 0, right?
Yeah, I'm not attached to it. I've never been attached to it.
Do you think you'd be more famous or get more attention, more love if you had the 0?
Look at Canelo.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm doing well. It's just Corona kind of slowed things down. I mean, for myself. Didn't stop my growth, but slowed it down. That's why right now that I can't go back home, I'm just like, world tour.
Right.
Let's go. So I'm just going to rack up the miles and run up the numbers.
Are you going to fight at 205 before your career is done?
Yep.
Are you going to fight at heavyweight?
We'll see. But I like that idea. This is what martial arts is about. This is what people kind of forget, the old school. I've done it in kickboxing. I've done it in boxing. I said I'm going to do it in MMA. I've gone up in weight to light heavyweight. Like I said, it was, he's going to get knocked out, the Polish power, this and that. I did all right. I didn't win. Some people said, it was close. But I'm just like, yeah, he still won. I can be objective enough and just say he won. I'm not going to be like Rob and say, I thought I won that fight. Even though some people were saying I won that fight. I'm like, nah, I felt like he won that fight. And yeah, I'll do it. That's like a side mission. I'll do that again before my career is over.
Is the dream of fighting John Jones dead?
Never say never. Yeah, never say never.
It feels like we're pretty far away from it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's gone up to heavyweight. When's the last time he fought? I've actually done it. I've actually moved up in weight. He said it since 2012. This is that shit again. You just did it. It's like, so now I know how this shit works. You have this whole interview, right? And then you get that on YouTube. I know how the pay works on YouTube. December was a good month.
I make no money off the YouTube pay, just for the record. Okay, well, respect.
This, and then, so whoever's running all this shit.
Yeah.
And then they chop out like the little bits, like 3, 4 different bits and make 4 clips. And I'm like, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm doing this because I respect you. And
thank you. I appreciate it.
Best MMA journalist, according to Andrew Schultz, who I just talked to.
Yeah, well, we'll get to Andrew in a second.
But then they make money off those clips and then off this main interview. And then on those little clips, it's that clickbait fucking title. And I'm like, that's not what I said. Because I didn't speak about it until you spoke about it.
That's 100% accurate. Yes. I mean, most of the stuff that athletes go through is you're answering questions, unless you're doing it yourself.
Francis will handle them. Fucking guys will handle them.
But I hope that doesn't, could I just say, I hope that doesn't turn you off from doing media.
It has.
That bums me out.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's why I didn't do much MMA media this fight camp. Because I was like, I know how this works. You guys, no, I'm not saying don't take it. You're just
I get
messenger. So it's like, same thing. Just make that little clickbait headline. I'm like, and some people don't even watch it. Just read the headlines and just, I'm like, that's not even what I said. That's out of context. I didn't say it like that. And sometimes it's just like, that's that little bit of the clip. I might have addressed it later on.
Right.
But it sells. They don't care about being right.
I'm not sitting. I hope you know I'm not sitting here to do that to you. There's just a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I mean, I don't make any mony off of it.
Okay, good.
I legit don't make a single penny off of if there's a million people.
As a salary.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
That's just part of my thing. So
I see.
I don't own the YouTube
channel. Why not? You should own some stake in this company.
Well, we can talk about that at a later date. Yeah. But the thing is, you and John, I mean, he tweets about you, tweet back at him.
No, that was the Valentine's Day thing. That just felt appropriate.
I know, but I feel like I'm not doing my job if I don't ask
you. Look at this one. Have you seen this one? Hold on. I didn't see this thing. I've got so much clips, man. I don't need the attention. I don't need I'm just like, you know what? This is a good one. I thought this was really funny, and I laughed at it.
Maybe you've
seen it. Yeah, it's a meme. I thought it was really funny. Hold on, let me find it. Where is it? Who sent it to me? This. You can look at it and just laugh.
Oh my, okay. Are you posting? Did someone post that?
It's on my Freestyle Bender YouTube channel. Check it out.
Jeez.
Easy. On my latest post-fight interview.
So, I always used to say to you, at some point, you're going to not like doing the media. Remember I used to say that? And you say, I would never. That's not me. That's not me.
When I was fresh in the game.
Yeah.
Still baby face, but I'm just kind of, like I said, I know how this works now. And I was like, I'm not going to let some people, obviously not you now, make money off me. And I get nothing in return. And then they purposely misrepresent me. So I was just like, fuck all that. So you want it? Come get it straight from the dog's mouth, the horse's mouth.
So is this going to be a thing now? You're going to do less and less?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
protecting my space, protecting my energy, making sure that I control the narrative.
And you said that before the fight. I saw you say that you have learned how to protect your energy. You have matured as a person.
A lot.
How did you do that?
Reps, making a few mistakes. There's a few mistakes I've made again. Like, they repeated themselves, but I'm glad, like, I'm
like what?
with the way I'm going to tell you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, just listening.
I mean, I don't know. It's a valid question, I think.
The nose works again. Yeah, so I'm just making sure, like, I protect my space, protect my energy. And every time I fight, same thing, the stock rises and not blow up. And I have to just make sure, like, watch out for these pitfalls that come with this game. So, yeah, this ain't my first rodeo. I've been through this. I've smoked it before. I'll smoke it again.
Is there any part of you that sometimes, you know, I asked Eugene this question with all due respect last week. So it's the same question that I asked him about, did you ever feel like your head was getting too big? Did he ever feel like he had to check you? He said it's only been like twice ever, and it was very minimal.
Because he thought I was, so I was like, bro, you didn't even, another one of the ones he was talking about, I was like, bro, you didn't even finish reading the thing. He just read like the headline, or not the head, same thing. He just read like the beginning of something I was writing and then just made his own mind up and then got mad at me. I was like, the fuck? And then eventually he realized he messed up and apologized. But no, if I was going to change, I would have done that a long time ago. How
do you not let all this get to you, though?
Reps. And also having the right people around me, like Eugene, my family, my close friends. Yeah, and also just myself. That's the most important one, is myself. I constantly, like, police myself and make sure, like, because I don't always have the best ideas, but, you know, when I check, I'm like, is that what I want to do? Is that what I really want to do? Yeah, so I just make sure I reps. Like I said, it's just reps of just thinking about this, seeing the pitfalls of other people, you know.
Right.
So I've never been on TMZ. Knock on wood.
Right.
I'll never be on TMZ for the wrong reason.
Right. Just a couple more things, and I'll let you go, and I appreciate the time very much. I kind of feel a little bit sad. I feel like this is the last interview we're ever going to do.
No, after every fight, if I'm ever around, I'll
no more Zoom. That's it. It's over.
This is stupid. It's just like,
there's no connection.
I did hot ones with Anthony Joshua over Zoom.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
A while ago, and then now I get to do it for real this time. Sometimes. I can say that. I get to do it this week sometimes. So I'm like, yeah. That's going to be fun.
Let's get you excited.
Yeah, I want to do it in person. I like this. I miss this shit. I miss touring. Like, It's draining, you know. It's work. And after this, I'm going to go in my cocoon and just be with my own thoughts for a little bit, have a nap. But yeah, I miss the stuff, being on the ground, doing this, bah. That's fun. It's like, I'm like a rock star that just goes and does media and stuff like that. And then I travel to this country and do media and, you know, smile and wave, kiss some babies, all that shit.
What's up with Schultz? Why is he such a hater?
Oh, he's not a hater.
I mean, come on, this guy.
He brought a gift for you.
He did?
Yeah.
Wow. Does it say #1 journalist?
I hope so.
I don't even know what this says. Should I open it?
You can open it.
Oh. So are we cool?
Yeah, I think you guys are cool. Have you met him?
No, I never met him.
You just didn't like.
He's in Brooklyn, right?
Oh, you said it on me.
Oh, was I not supposed to say that? I mean, what is it? Parts unknown?
So
that's very nice of him. Thank you. What is this? I mean, what am I supposed to wear? A crop top? What the? Come on, dog. Give me really?
I thought it was a t-shirt.
Come on. I'm supposed to wear a crop top, Andrew Schultz? What the hell?
Okay, you know what the heavies is? The heavies is like the heavies.
Okay.
The heavies. So I think
that's what that female shirt, or?
I'm gonna assume so now. I thought it was just like a real t-shirt.
Well, now, I thought that he was legitimately offering
maybe have you tried it?
Are you in on it? Whose side are you on? Is he?
I would never. Look in my eyes. I would never. I thought it was a t-shirt. He said, I've got a gift for him. I was like, okay,
wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Easy. Because you guys are both, the noses. You guys should touch noses one day.
We should touch noses.
I think so. Even have him sit here. Yeah,
I would love it.
Here.
I would love it.
Schultz, get on the MMA Hour.
Can I tell you one thing that really bothered me, though?
Really?
Yeah, no, legit bothered me.
Really? About Schultz?
No, I've moved on from Schultz. Okay. You call this brotherhood with Francis and Kamaru, right?
Yeah.
This actually legit bothered me.
Yeah.
Legit, because I know Francis, I know you. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to talk to Kamaru anymore.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because,
yeah, I'm not allowed. Which is kind of whack, if I'm being honest. I mean, Kamaru's his own person. He should. Yeah. Kayla, though, Kayla says F that and comes on. She's, to me, all-time great. Anyway, you guys have something special. You come from a country that doesn't produce a lot of people who do what you do.
Yeah.
To try and put a wedge through that to me is actually gross, like legit gross.
Yeah.
Like it actually bothered me. I'm not just saying this because of my issues with Ali as a person.
Eugene as well, and it bothered me. I'm like, what the fuck is this peanut head talking about? Because I've gone on record saying I don't want this fight.
You guys have been very explicit about
We
this.
don't want this fight because it's bigger than us. I understand where it's coming from. Don't get me wrong. I understand where he's coming from, but you can make.
Why even put that out there?
Other ways. There's so many other fights you can make, but he said he's being selfish. I'm like, fair enough. And also, he just needs to give his fighters his phone back, like Kamaru said, because sometimes he gets on there and starts to talk all this rubbish. But I don't know if someone said something about Kamaru saying if they put 100 million on the table, then we're gonna have to talk. And I'm like, yeah, because it's not. I understand what Kamaru says about competing. I want to compete against this guy, and I understand that there's no ill will, no blood, but this fight's not just gonna happen just because. Oh, it needs to happen. We need to see it. I'm like, nah, it's bigger than us. Like you said, the great nation of Africa. We've got 3 people who are champions right now and defending and ruling the divisions with iron black fist. This is
a beautiful
legendary.
thing. Yeah.
They're going to talk about this in history, not sports history. They're going to talk about this in sports history and just history in general. So why try and, like you said, we're going to divide and conquer. You know what I mean? So I hope he's not. I know he's not. Kamaru's his own person. Kamaru tells him when to fuck off too.
Did you tell him yo, man, what was up with that?
No, I haven't talked to them yet, but I talked to Kamaru today. Actually, he's chilling in Jamaica, Montego Bay, so
Respect.
enjoys all the day. But yeah, when I see Ali, he's gonna be cordial. He's gonna be nice. There's no static. He's just doing his job. But that Eugene knows how we feel about that when it comes to fighters. Like 2 of my teammates, Mark, what's his name, Cameron Chabo, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank right now. It's been a long day. Mark Timms and Cameron Newton. No, Ralston. Sorry, fucking hell. I'm drawing a blank because
it's good. It's good they're here. It's good they're here.
Cam Ralston. They fought a king in a ring, right? We call him Chabo. It's an inside joke. Hey, Chabo. But they fought a king in a ring, right? King in the ring, and they were in the same tournament, so they could have fought each other because of COVID as well. This whole event has been pushed back. They've had like a year-long training camp for this fight, for this tournament, and they could have had the possibility of fighting each other, most likely in the final. And they helped each other train. They helped pass for each other. They helped each other for their workouts and stuff like that. There's a time and place for that to happen, and there needs to be a magnitude of something that's on the line. And we do it without any when that happens, none of us is in the corner. The only person that's in the corner is just there to give water, and that's it. I'll do this and do that and da-da-da-da. Just figure it out. Like you do in the gym when you spar each other, But the way, Peanut Head did it was just disgusting. I usually kind of express that, how we do it in our gym and the code that we have. And like I said, me and Kamaru definitely feel the same way. What's the point? This is bigger than us. Kids are going to look at us, generations from now and be like, those guys from Nigeria, they did that. They ruled this whole thing to their left, and they left on top. Same with Francis as well. So yeah, I don't know why he always comes up to me with my brother, my African brother, this and that. So I'm like, why, if you're supposed to be a brother, why are you trying to be selfish now? Look at the dollar sign. So yeah, I've talked too much about that. Man.
Forget that fight. Forget John Jones. Forget everything. The fight that I want to see you involved in before it's all said and done on the marquee. We're talking 4.6. You know what I'm talking about? You know which ones? Israel Adesanya, by the way. What about my daughter Claire?
She said it better than you. It's Adesanya. Don't put that.
Oh, sorry.
It's Adesanya.
Adesanya.
Yeah.
You know why I do the too much? Because
trying to emphasize it.
Well, it's because my previous employer told me not to, and so I still have.
Trying to let him know.
I'm trying to
let it go.
Okay, let it go.
Okay.
Adesanya. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Israel Adesanya.
Yeah.
Versus Darren Till.
Yeah,
that's the one.
I've set him up, man. I've set him up.
Come on, Darren. You've tried to alley-oop him.
Yeah, and he's fumbled the bag a few times. I hit him up, after the Brunson fight, because I know how that feels, I just didn't see him post for a while. And he's okay. I'm sure he's doing well. I'm sure he's got his people around him. But yeah.
That's nice. You shot him a note?
Yeah. I just, make sure he's
keep your head up, because he did disappear for a while.
Yeah, so I haven't seen this guy for a while. And yeah, I like seeing him fuck around on Instagram and shit.
Yeah.
But, I hope he does well. I want to see that in the O2. I want to see that in the O2 before it's all said and done. I want to do the O2.
Will you ever fight Hamza, you think?
Hamza. I mean, he's not really relevant right now. I don't have to take him seriously till I have to take him seriously. Like his last fight, I was impressed with. I was like, yo, that guy's good. But, you know, there's levels. So we'll see how he does with Gilbert. And he's only fought like one middleweight fight that I've seen. And I'm just like, who has he fought? And he can beat a lot of middleweights. I'll tell you that much. A lot of top level middleweights. But I don't have to take him seriously till I have to take him seriously. And I feel like it's going to be the same thing with this. Kind of like how what's his name, Costa, like got set up. Like, oh, this is. And I'll be like, right, now I have to take him seriously.
Biggest misconception about you?
Ooh, that I'm an extrovert all the time. I don't know why. Probably because of this. Because
right.
You brought me on this show to do what? To talk.
Right.
So I can talk. When it's time to talk, I'll rap that shit. But my people know when this is all said and done. On the way here, I was in the shuttle, just out. Not sleeping, but just like resetting, recharging. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to go recharge and just be away from everyone. So I like my alone time because I'm a cuss baby. So I like my alone time, but when it's time to shine and be the elephant in the room, I can trumpet really loud.
Last thing. So you just had this big deal.
Yeah.
5-time champ now. Let's put some respect, all right? None of this
it makes sense, right?
Yeah, I understand.
I'm in the interim. I still have that exact same belt. So why is it that if it counts as a defense for him, if he?
No, I get it. You actually laid it out quite nicely.
It's smart. So I'm like, and they're like, oh, that's not how it works. I'm like, change it. I don't give a fuck. Change it. What? That's not how it works.
You could say that.
Yeah, fucking change it. Don't be an idiot. Change it. Well, I've changed it. That's how it is now. So I'm a 5-time defending UFC fucking champion.
Why not? Signed the big deal. Second biggest, maybe big, I don't know. I'm
doing all right.
How many fights? A lot of fights.
Few.
We won't talk about.
It's not that never really is a factor.
It doesn't matter, right? Because I mean, literally, they can cut you after one, which they won't, or they could re-up you after one. You know what I mean? So,
It's never really a factor.
Exactly.
Fights.
The guy back in the day who was in China, you know, the kid back in the day who moved from Africa to New Zealand. Have you officially exceeded your expectations, or did you really believe all this would happen?
I did, and there's a few things I've exceeded, but there's a lot of things that's just like, oh, tick. I'm just ticking boxes, bro. And it feels good whenever that happens, like little things, little moments. I'm just like, I remember when I thought about this. Boom, achievement unlocked. You know, so I have exceeded a lot of expectations, but then now I have new expectations.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of new expectations.
Could you share like the biggest one right now that's on your mind?
Nope.
It keeps. Okay, but is there one?
Yeah.
There is one. There's a big expectation on your mind that.
Yeah, before it's all said and done, I'm going to get this done.
Are we close to it? No, just this fascinates me. Yeah. People who believe things that to the normal person is unattainable and then achieves them, to me is a fascinating thing. It's inspiring.
That's what excites me. Things, if your dreams aren't big enough and they don't scare you, or your goals aren't big enough and they don't scare you, what's the point? So when it's all said and done with this game as well, I already said I need to do something that's gonna like almost like make me feel like I'm gonna die every few months because I can't just turn this thing off. So every few months I'll find something. I don't know, maybe snowboarding, shot diving or whatever. Something that just gives me that adrenaline rush. Yeah, I'm gonna do that every few months just to like tame the side of me down because you can't turn this off.
And I'm assuming you have, I mean, at least 10 more years left, right?
Yeah, 10, give or take, maybe 15, who knows?
15, golly.
Jokes.
No, I feel like we have legit 10 now.
No, I'm in the stride of my prime right now. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm in a stage where I'm really just like soaking everything up. And I feel like the younger Izzy, the way I've just been soaking things up. And I've used this reference of J. Cole, you know, applying pressure before the end. I know I'm definitely over the halfway point of my career. When the end is, for sure, I don't know. And like I said, if it was about money, I would have retired like 3 fights ago. You know, but it's not just about money. I'm making good money, but it's not just about money for me. It's bigger than that. Like, I'm going to be immortal by the time this is done in history books. Like, and I've accepted that this lockdown actually, because I used to say like, oh, when this is all said and done, I'm just going to disappear and run for fame. But I've kind of accepted the fact that it's just part of my life now. I'm just going to be like, you see, Mike Tyson walks around, he's still just Mike Tyson. I'm still in the stride of my prime. I'm still doing this damn thing. So, but when it's all said and done, yeah, I'm going to be the one.
A lot of respect for you, Izzy.
Thank
you for coming in.
Izzy, yes.
You know, I know you got a lot. Yeah, I know. Well, this could be it. So I want to thank you for all the great interviews over the years.
I appreciate that.
All the love.
I'll be back. Might not be as frequently, but I'll be back.
Yeah, no, and you know what? There's something to that as well. It makes them special.
Exactly. It's not just like, you get them, because people don't appreciate it. When I was doing interviews all the time, At some points, Eugene was getting me to do something. I was like, who's this guy? I was like, it's just some kid in a room or just something. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do it just because I want to give them the time of day and respect their journalistic
I get it.
craft. But then I just, it came to a point I'm like, I gotta look after me. I can't just be out here just being a whore.
I get it. And I know you don't have to come here, so I appreciate it.
That's all good, man. I want to.
If you want the heavies, you and your...
The heavies, no, I'm good, man.
Okay, thanks. Well, you were talking about the, so it felt like all the best. Congrats on the win. Congrats on the new deal. And I look forward to June, July when you are back, my friend.
I will be. Easy as.
Enjoy the rest. They're going to walk you out.
Oh, yeah?
There's Joe. Yeah, that's how we do. We don't take breaks. No, we don't take breaks here.
Please.
I stand up out of respect.
Thank you. As always, easy as.
The man.